Hola, howdy, hello. So, greetings, folks. This is Saranya Narayanamurthy, and I welcome you to The Mind Business, a podcast that makes you get the business of your mind right so that you get your entire life right. So, I'm not going to discuss about what topic it is today, but instead take you deeper to get you what you are destined to get today so that using your free will, you can take up the information and shape up your life to how you ever wanted it to be. So, let's get started. So, today I ended up with I don't know what to do because my whole day was productive, and in turn, there was a bit of an okay, so today is a Friday kind of a thing coming up. And I was actually excited to make my day more productive because there was a lot of reasons I've not been working as much as to my potential for the past few days. And I was kind of reluctant to let this take over me. Or, in other words, I was steering my way towards getting my bad habits out of the lane, resisting what would actually keep me on my limbs and actually kind of be the person who I wanted to be. Because for the past 2 months, I've been trying heads over heels to resist things, to control, and actually do or not do a lot of things. And ultimately, what I found out was by the end of or kind of mid of September, I realized the more I resist something or the more I try not to do because they should not be doing, a lot of things took over me. That is, it kind of made me feel the worst, or it didn't let me focus, pulled me down for a lot of reasons, and actually gave me an not so easy feeling. And trust me, it's not the way to go ahead with life, and that's definitely not the way to resist your temptation or keep you from doing bad things, as in practice bad habits, or even it's not a great way to bring good habits into your life. Because when you do something by control, it would never leave a positive influence on you. No matter if the control comes externally through someone else or if you put on control on yourself. People say self-control is vital, but trust me, self-control isn't vital. Self-discipline is vital. And it's two different things, like two different planets or even two different universes. It's like the day and night. Though they exist together, they're not the same. They are contrasts of each other, like oxymorons. When you control, you give your mind bad signals. Signals that say, shut up and sit down. And how do you like when someone says you, shut up and sit down? You wouldn't like it, right? You sometimes feel like punching the man on the face. Damn it. Similarly, when you give controls to yourself, that's exactly how your mind works. But on the other way, when you just tell him, is it where you wanna be? Or maybe like, what happens if you don't do it? Anyway, it's not gonna be good for you. Anyway, it's not gonna make you desirable for you. Or it doesn't make you satisfied. So why do it at all? And that's when your mind says, you know what? It's true. And though it's good for the moment, maybe even if I resist it or if I just avoid it, ignore it, it'll be better. Is it good or better? Trust me. Maybe I'm sorry, I guess it got disconnected. Maybe you might lose out on the first few times, but trust me, in the long run, no, you won't. And even on the first few times, when you actually lose out on it, you might feel guilty, or you might actually beat yourself like, shit, why did I do that? Or come up with various other things in your mind that doesn't make you comfortable. And this does not reciprocate for a lot of times. Might be once, twice, or even thrice, or 4 times, but not in a row. You will find yourself resisting it. You will find yourself backpedaling through it. And after a point in time, you wouldn't even think of it. It wouldn't strike your mind. And even if it does, we just be like, hey man, just another long road here. Push it out. Push it away. Let's just avoid it. Come past it. It's just like skipping a stone on a sidewalk. Not something that's too difficult for you to do at all. And this comes with discipline. Or more than that, the story you tell yourself. The story you tell yourself behind every action of yours. A lady once told me, It's not important whether you do it or not do it. What's important is why you do it or why you do not do it. This actually translates to the story you tell yourself or the narrative you create for yourself, the beliefs you hold for yourself, the system that you have in your mind. That's what matters. And that was when it struck me hard. Like harder than it would have ever had. And that is when I realized, okay, so maybe I did train the dog, but I trained the dog in a narcissistic way and it's not going to hold on forever. The dog is just going to wait for me to die so that it can experience its freedom. Sometimes the dog is your inner you. And don't let the narcissistic rules define you. Or don't let your cowardliness to be yourself ruin who you actually are. I guess that's it for today.